But yeah, I didn't want to touch on that, but I am going to since my husband brought it up. There was so many people. I got a lot of patronizing comments from people.
About to leave, already packing.
Hi everybody, welcome back to our channel. This is Katrina Renee.
And I'm Charles.
And today's video is going to be a video that we wanted to do before we put the other two videos out, but we had to kind of like give this a fair shake and a fair shot and let things settle. So today's video is going to be a review of the resort we stayed at in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, Secrets Cap Cana. It's going to be an honest review, and it's going to be minus the beach because y'all saw the video on the beach, how he felt about that.
That one to death. So
yeah, we almost didn't even want to put this video up, but we did anyway because we feel like we need to give Secrets their fair shake. Really, our only negative that we could say about that particular resort, in all honesty, was the beach.
Which, okay, that was the biggest thing. And I mean, everything else about the resort was good. But I don't want to take that lightly because that's kind of what you go there for.
Yeah, it is.
And if you can't use the beach, that's kind of a big deal. So
it is, but we did a full video just on that, and so I just wanted for everyone else to kind of really truly see what the resort looked like. One thing I can say is upon arrival, the resort is very secluded. It's almost like they have an island full of resorts. So what happens is you go down the street, it's super secluded, and you come upon a gate and they ask you what resort you're going to, you tell them, or the driver tells them, and the driver has to give them like some type of identification or a card to even enter, and they can't get that back until they come back out. So that was okay, you know, you felt like you were tucked away and secure. It almost seemed a little prison stylish. It is what it is, but I think that section that we were on, they're building like a bunch of 5-star resorts because they were building like the Hyatt next to it.
Actually looks like it's gonna be pretty nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna be nice. The entrance to Secrets Cap Cana was beautiful. I mean, it was like when you just driving up, to me personally, it was like a grand entrance. It was really pretty.
It reminded me of, remember in the original Jurassic Park movies, and they had the big old doors that open up when you go through?
Yeah. It
wasn't that dramatic, but it was pretty close. It was pretty close. Yeah,
so it was cool. You drive up, and as soon as you get out, there are no doors to enter the actual like reception area of the resort. It's just all open. So as soon as you arrive, of course, like the other Secrets resort in Jamaica, they give you a eucalyptus scented cool towel.
It was hot.
They greet you with a glass of champagne. And they're super duper nice. Like everybody is just super eager to like please you, and that's what a vacation should be about. But as soon as you get there, they take you to I think the concierge desk to get checked in and everything.
Right. But
check-in is at what time?
3 o'clock.
Yeah, check-in's at 3. So, and there is no early check-in, honey.
Well, we didn't slide nobody at 20, so they, you know.
I think that works in Vegas, but at the resort, I just don't think they had any rooms available. First, when you go inside, they give you like your room concierge or butler, so to speak, which he's not really our butler. He just made sure
he was just a concierge.
He was our concierge, like your own personal concierge. He did a really good job remembering who we were when we would see him around the resort.
He would know who we were.
Yeah,
to us.
Yeah. But that area where you check in at is beautiful. It looks like a spa. Like there was the middle lane. There were like 3 or 4 different like little ponds.
Well, it was one big stream. It was
okay,
like
so it was one big stream, but they had like bridges over them.
Yeah, bridges over.
Yeah. They also had a cafe where it was open 24 hours called Coco Cafe, I believe.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, where you can go get coffees, iced coffees, and all that stuff, and pastries and everything. Along with like different shops where you can go and get like medication and hair gel and sunscreen and souvenirs and. But
just be advised, the shop is very expensive for like, you know, like if you forget sunscreen or something like that.
Yeah.
So come prepared for that.
Like expensive, like $24 for sunscreen. I'm not even kidding. Yeah. And I think I wanted to go get some hair gel, and the hair gel was like $18 for like a little jar of hair gel. But what they did have though, that's why we recommend bringing your own medication. Anything you could think of, Pepto-Bismol, like pain meds, allergy meds. Just bring your own. It's a lot cheaper. You'll be so much happier that you brought your own stuff. But they did have cheap stuff in there, like medication wise, that we in the United States need a prescription for. They had like amoxicillin for $1 a pill.
They had Viagra in there.
They had Viagra.
Like I if I'm not mistaken, you do have to have a prescription.
In the States, you have to have a prescription.
Yeah, for Viagra, but they just had it behind the counter like it was.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
I know. So in that area, also like upstairs in the area when you first walk in, there's also a lounge. There's a travel lounge where I think they try to get you to book more stuff, but they don't harass you with it, so you wouldn't even know that it's there. And then there's the Desires Lounge.
The Desires place where we had karaoke at, and
It was
we had a good
club.
time in there. It was a club, yeah. It would turn into a club after karaoke. So.
Also the ATM, but they did have an ATM there. You can only get pesos out though. So just be mindful of that. And on top of that, they charge you a fee with your bank in the States for taking money out internationally.
Yes, and you have to look up the conversion rate because it could change by the time you look at this video. So you know.
Yeah, it could change. I know when we were there, it was 49 pesos to one US dollar. Yeah. So then another thing that was also on the resort when we walked out, like when you go down, is the Market Cafe, which is the basically buffet style, general where you go eat breakfast at. And then since we're on restaurants, there were like 5 other restaurants
Pretty
there.
much all the restaurants were all lined up in the same area. Himatsu, I think.
Himatsu, which was the
hibachi.
which was, you know, it was good. It was a show. It was nice. And then next to that, we didn't go to this one. It was the Mexican restaurant, El Patio.
Something like that.
Yeah, El Patio or whatever. And it's literally a patio. Just a patio. The restaurant is all on the patio, which looks cool, but we did not go there. Next to that was Rendezvous, which was the French restaurant. That was the French one.
I don't think it was called Rendezvous though. I think it was Bordeaux.
Oh, it was Bordeaux. You're right. That was the French restaurant. To me, that was a good restaurant. But my favorite restaurant was Portofino.
That was the Italian one, right?
Which was the Italian restaurant, which was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. There's also the Seaside Grill, which is the steakhouse.
Seaside Grill is available for lunch and dinner.
Also, and then there's Oceana, which is the seafood restaurant.
Oceana is only available for dinner, I think.
Yeah, if you're on the preferred side, you can eat breakfast at the Oceana seafood restaurant in the mornings. There were a couple of bars throughout the area. So there was a Barefoot Grill that opened up just during lunchtime. They served like hamburgers and quesadillas and fajitas, and they had like soft serve ice cream. There was a bar that was right next to the pool, and then there was another bar that was like in the pool, but on the other side it was like a walk-up bar. There was a bar on the beach where they give you like pineapples, like full of like pina coladas, and they give you coconuts and stuff. We didn't get to get that because our timing was just bad.
One thing that I really liked about the resort that was pretty cool, one, they had pretty good Wi-Fi everywhere.
Yeah, they did.
So we were able to communicate. And then the other good thing is that you can order room service through the tablet that's in the room. That was awesome.
Okay, you're right. The room service was amazing. The food was good. They bring you as much as you want. There's no cap on it, and the nachos were really good.
Especially after a heavy night of
drinking. They don't bring liquor to your room though. They will bring you wine, but other than that, they don't bring you any liquor at all. Outside of the restaurants on the preferred side, because there is just the general side and then there's a preferred side where it's more like bungalows, and they do also have just rooms as well, but it's more secluded, more private. The entire resort is already quiet, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's pretty quiet because the one is an adults only resort, so I mean, you're not gonna find any kids running around or anything, so it's pretty quiet.
And it was but the preferred side was even more quiet. It was like eerily quiet, you know what I'm saying? They do have a preferred club where only preferred like members can go. It looks pretty dead, but we also were never on that side at night, so it could have been okay. I don't know, there's really no need if you're not on the preferred side to go over there unless you're going to the gym, because the gym is on the preferred side. And then the spa is also on the preferred side, which is on the other side of the resort. They had a photography studio. They had this building that was full of conference rooms. Also, a lot of companies go and they do use those resort conference rooms. So they had that. They also had Showtime, which is where they did like all their nightly shows, which we saw 1 or 2 shows there, which they were pretty good shows. Inside of Showtime, there's a lot of seating. Like, it's not super small. There's like a lot of seating. I can appreciate the fact that it's indoor and not outdoor, because it just was so muggy.
It was indoor, but there was no AC or anything.
No,
so
there were just fans. There's a bar in there as well. And during the day when there's nothing going on, you can play foosball, and then they have pool tables in there too. Yeah. So you could do that during the day or at night, whatever you want to do. That's there. There is there's 1 pool, so to speak, but it's a huge like infinity pool. It goes like, it was pretty big. Yeah, so it's kind of like the pool was split into 3 different sections, but they all looked like they were connected. There was barriers in between the pools, but they looked like they were connected. All in all though, the resort itself, I'm gonna say outside of the beach, the resort itself, A1. Like the staff A1. Nice. Room was always clean. Everybody was always super nice to me. We had a moment, but it wasn't, I don't know. It was a moment. It was uncomfortable. It was bad, but
they wasn't with you, though, was it?
No, it wasn't with me, but it was still with someone in our party. So, you know, I have to take everybody's feelings into account. Other than that, I don't really have anything negative to say about the resort and the people. I can't really give a true recommendation on going to the resort because we don't know about the beach.
Here's how I feel about it. I feel a little slighted. I mean, people, from our last video we saw, people were a little mad because they said that, you know, this wasn't their experience. They said it was very nice as a private beach and all that stuff. And I would have loved to have said the same thing. But the thing is that we gave you our experience of what it was there. And that's what it was. I mean, we weren't trying to,
we weren't lying.
Yeah, I don't want to down talk anything just for the sake of down talking it.
Yeah.
That's what it was. I mean, we didn't get to use the beach at all.
Not at all. And we even endured a romantic dinner.
Yes, and that was very stupid.
It was so bad. But yeah, I did want to touch on that, but I am going to since my husband brought it up. There were so many people. I don't know where these people came from, which we are open to everyone coming to our channel. And we know as YouTubers, we put ourselves out there and we open up ourselves for people to feel like they can say whatever they want to say or talk however they want. And I got a lot of patronizing comments from people that I used to delete these comments, but now I just leave them there because I couldn't believe how ignorant these people were that commented on the video. They were really upset with us for sharing our experience through video. Even in that video, I still gave praise to the resort itself and the people. And honey, that just wasn't enough. People were like, how could you? You should have done your research and you should have. Someone told me I should have Googled weather patterns and looked up sargassum seaweed. Why would I? Like, I never do that.
Was a thing there.
I looked to see what it was gonna feel like outside.
Yeah, I looked at the weather.
Not to see what the seaweed was.
I knew that it was hurricane season, so I looked to see if there was gonna be potential hurricanes.
Yeah. At the end of the day, we don't owe them an explanation. Now, I did see some pictures and videos of people who were there prior to us, a couple of months prior or whatever, that had a beautiful beach. I'm so glad they got to do that, but we would not have known that had we not went there. Unfortunately, no one gives you an advisory on it, and when you get there, it's almost invisible. But yeah, I just wanted to touch that real quick. We shared our experience. If there were a different experience, we would have shared that. However, we do not owe you an explanation who feel as if we should not have shared that. We did, because we spent our hard-earned money on it, and people who watch this are watching because they're doing their research and they want to know what's going on with this particular property. I would personally say don't go in June. If you are looking to go to this particular resort, it's hard to say, because by the time you book it, you know, you may go a few months later and it may be completely different. It may be really good or maybe really bad. I don't know. I would just say even reviews can't help you, so I don't really know what to say other than the resort is beautiful itself, minus the beach. If you can get through the smell that is going through everything, enjoy everything else they have to offer. There's a lot that goes on. You can have a good time. People treat you very good, with the exception of some incidents that happened while we were there that, you know, I don't know.
That was it.
Okay, so sorry if this video was super long or super wordy, but we just want to give y'all a full review of the resort that we actually stayed at, Secrets Cap Cana. This will literally be the last video that we do about this resort, about any, we will not do any more videos like this, but we did want to give it a fair shake after the irritation wore down and after that video kind of calmed down a little bit, of the good to the resort versus the worst beach ever video. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope it was informative. Like I said in the last video, you guys have been doing a great job at communicating with us and putting your comments down below. Keep doing that because we can keep making videos for you guys based off what you want to see. If you're not already subscribed to our channel, do so now. In the meantime, in between time, till the next time, bye.
Peace.